Alright, good morning, geometry guys. It's Mr. Jeffers coming back at you. My honors class today. If we can get that to go on. Okay, all shucks, it says. Alright, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, the bell. Alright, so practice work from what we covered yesterday. Alright, now granted, all these lines intersect. They don't have a dot. They're still a point. Okay, I think I went over that first thing. So it cannot be on the same. Let's see, what is it? It's collinear with this. All right, so we're looking at this line right here. F and H. What? Huh? All you have to say is, "Hey, the screen's frozen." Don't. If you sit there and just point, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know this is a crazy concept. I know a lot of things, but I can't read minds. And if I could, I probably wouldn't want to because some of y'all are gross. Now, so, all right, what other point is on this line right here? It would happen to be K. It's kind of obvious. All right. Number 2, let's see. We're looking at K and L. Now we're looking at this vertical line. And that point would be... Did somebody say 0?
No, I said M. I said M. I swear I said M. I said M.
All right. All right, so J and N, we're looking at this line right here. L, some of y'all are used to taking those. Now, y'all never heard of taking an L? So, I mean, people that hit themselves in the throat should know what that means. I mean, I don't know who would do that in this class. All right, so H and G. All right. So now there was actually lots more questions could have asked about this one, but I didn't. I kind of wanted to change it up just a little bit, see how people were thinking, or if they were. That's a big if. All right. So true or false? A, B, and C are collinear. False. All right. Points A, B, and C are coplanar. True. All right. Point F lies on D, E.
False.
BD, which is this vertical line here, and DE intersect. True. All right. Now, we actually had to get through these concepts that we had, this week to get to where we're headed next week. Okay. Next week we're going to be doing more stuff. Now, kind of like the last problems at the bottom of the page, but they're going to be a little bit more in depth. Okay. Hopefully people, could figure it out just a little bit. All right, so if you read the problems, and apparently nobody really read the directions because the directions weren't all the way finished. We haven't covered this info yet, period. It should be, and that's hidden behind this graphic right here. It says it should be pretty easy. That's what it should say right there. But, All right, so this right here is 7. This right here is 10. How long is the whole thing?
17.
Good. All right. If this right here is 20 and this right here is 22, 42. All right. If this whole thing is 25, and that's not as funny as 20, well, it is funnier than 24, and this right here is 12, what's left? 13. Not 37. All right. So, different color. This work. If this whole thing is 19 and this right here is 12, 7. Okay. It's kind of like, if there's 19 students on a field trip and 7 mysteriously disappear. Yep. All right. So, if this whole thing is 10, and this little thing right here is 4. 6. All right. So, believe it or not, we're going to be covering more stuff like this. And some people are like, yes, it's going to be easy. I said, this is the start. Okay. There's actually going to be, equations to solve, this, that, and the other, going based off this. You're going to learn. This is the beginning of what's called the segment addition postulate, which means if you add this line segment that's connected to this line segment, you get a big line segment. Kind of crazy. All right. So, don't forget, hit like and subscribe to the bell. Good stuff. Good things. Roll time.